In the heart of Amaganya, along the Nkrankain-Edukrom Road, lies a small, obscure community near Nkrankain within the Yilokrobo municipality of the Eastern region. Here, a 27-year-old man dedicates his time, money, resources, and energy to breathe life into innovations aimed at tackling the complex challenges afflicting Ghana's farming and tourism sectors. Kwaku Sylvester, a welder with 5 years of experience, has evolved from crafting various hand-operated machines such as rice shellers, maize shellers, cassava milling machines, gari processing machines, oil processing machines, and more. His ambitions have now taken a remarkable turn as he aspires to produce aircraft and vehicles capable of accessing farmlands and tourism destinations in the most rugged terrains. In pursuit of this vision, he has already developed prototypes of a helicopter and several pickup trucks, one of which he has named Buffalo. This concept emerges as a response to the challenges faced by farmers when attempting to reach their farmlands for various agricultural activities. While the final refinement of these prototypes remain ongoing, Kwaku Sylvester has already invested approximately 50,000 Ghana cedis in the Buffalo, 6,000 in the other pickup, and 10,000 Ghana cedis in the helicopter. He anticipates that the cost of these prototypes would escalate considerably as he progresses. Upon their completion, these prototypes are envisioned to serve as invaluable farm machinery, offering the means to traverse rugged farm terrains, while the helicopter would facilitate tasks such as insecticide and weedicide spraying and firefighting on farms.
The name is Kwaku Sylvester. How old are you?
27 years.
Okay, he's 27 years. Tell us, what work do you do? What are you? Or who are you?
Welder.
All right, so he's a welder and an artisan at the same time. So tell us about what exactly do you do in the shop?
Your phone, your machines, type of machines,
Okay, so he manufactures all kinds of machines, both initiatives that he takes himself or other existing machines that clients ask him to work on. Now, tell us about this vehicle that we are seeing.
If you don't know the
he says that his main motivation for undertaking this project is to demonstrate to the world that he can do anything apart from just the petty machines that we see in the shop. For how long have you been an artisan?
For 5 years now.
All right, so he says he's been an artisan for the past 5 years. Tell us about your educational background. Did you have school?
Yes, from one. So you well okay. Then here drum kungimi ne lola mabwani.
From one as in GHS1. Well, according to me, he attended school only up to the GHS1 level, and that he himself observed that he has some inner talents which he wants to explore. This vehicle, you say you manufactured it to show that you have other talents. What is the main purpose for manufacturing this event apart from the fact that you want to demonstrate your talents?
Okay. I feel like purpose can ke ina ya tourism no me ne ka hene lole kuno ne bi maya ino le maya ni mo bule
so his main motivation is for the vehicle to be used for farm produce, farming activities, and tourism centers where the routes are rugged and other vehicles find difficult to go. So, um, how long did it take you to undertake this project?
7 months. 7 months.
All right. So you say it takes only 7 months. Would you say the car is complete as of now?
Pure ibunyate for the drawing on it. Ne draw ibunyate kra. Ibunyata. Mas makas special online.
According to him, he's still in the process of completing the work per the design that he put on paper. There are other parts of the vehicle that he still has to work on. What other parts are we looking at?
Dashboard complete. Yes, guide. Name a guide on the door. Seat belt, lining of bucket.
So he mentioned the lining of the buckets, the dashboard, a guide to guide the passenger and the driver at the door, and some other interior decorations. But this particular vehicle, what are some of its features as at now?
Pure negro and all, and then seat on me, engine on me, tires on me. And then say pure on many new line inside or
yes. For now, he's completed the seats and the tires and other parts. Now, what challenges did you encounter or difficulties that you faced while doing this work?
Challenging the face or like woman bem minimum jinga peka yani mele say iyo ni hiyo nene ngini nikanya nyo chiyo iyo nene no na de ke bwa ni lama ke bwa bito ke gasi mo ke ba stable family ke mo ke suwo ke wa ni bo da so be ni mo tuni bo ni no ko ba ni mo ka ga ni go.
Yeah, so he said people along the line try to discourage him from undertaking these projects, and at points in time he also ran out of financial strength and he had to wait until he gets money to finance the continuation of the project. How much would you say it is cost you so far?
50,000.
Okay, so you said it's costing so far about 50,000 cedis to undertake the project. And the final design, or how much, by the time you finish the entire vehicle, how much would it have cost you?
Lola, be much on because you live in a spray, you live in a line of second electrical side on there.
All right. So he said he's unable to tell the entire amount the vehicle will cost him. So, did you undertake this alone? Well, he did it alone, but with the support of his shop assistants. What are your plans for this? Is it something you are just doing one off, or do you have plans of manufacturing more of this? I mean, what are your plans? So he says he's also intending on manufacturing more farm machinery for use by farmers. But I want to know, are you looking at embarking on large scale production for the thousands of farmers we have in this country?
ilane mopile fun kama muhulio me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying, that he intends to manufacture this on a large scale. What are your plans in terms of generating funds for this large scale production?
Plans in Ingapi, Ronoko in one check about Japan, when Macana Wire, when I
All right. So the purpose of manufacturing this is to showcase his talents to the whole world, that this is what he can do, and that support from the outside world will enable him to do more of this. By the time you finish with this manufacturing, are you going for wood? Are you going to register it and start using this? What are you going to do?
Any IPG, Macana, DBL, Macacho, support Comene, I'm a bank, ideas Comena Hamlu, Cone Money Magajiku, or the plan you came up with more in Macabua, about my.
Well, so he's saying that he, after the works have been completed, will send this to the DBLA for further advice on his next line of action. There are a lot of car manufacturing companies around the world. Is any of them your role model in all of this? Do you look up to any of them?
Oh, so far, Yanogu, a Buologu, a Binogu, contact on the like when he support blue, a Binogu, no Coningan here. Image a kick the finger paper. He draw image any design being a la. You know, he draw her, my opinion.
Well, he said, though the number of these companies is not approaching any of them for either ideas or collaboration so far. So, what name are you giving to this vehicle?
Bienamacana, a logo of Buffalo logo. The real Buffalo, you get the glory on it. Of course, you have your common represent Buffalo him. The Bienamata from Buffalo.
Well, so the name that he is giving to the vehicle is Buffalo, which is his that's his logo. So the brand obviously is Buffalo. When you complete this particular one and anybody walked into your shop and request to buy it, are you going to sell it to the person?
Oh, maybe to allow because energy beginning and on work and support or lie. Say, okay, look, we're born him.
Yeah, for this particular type, he's not ready to sell it for at any cost for now, because according to him, this is the innovation. What kind of engine does he use?
I use 207 5-cylinder.
Okay. So currently using the 207 Benz. Benz 207 engine for it. So tell us about your family life.
You know,
all right. So he has a wife and one child. Right.
Twins.
Okay, a set of twins. Apart from this, what other machines do you manufacture?
So
you tell us the machines that you.
Machines in Nipiole, no geo, no Nepeka, talent, no Nipio.
Okay.
Say pure no, Nipio normally, cassava milling machine, garlic processing machine, oil processing machine, and espera machine, maize thresher, so type of machine.
All right. So according to him, it takes a lot of machines used by farmers, especially for milling their cassava and other produce. What appeal would you want to make to investors who may want to invest into your work?
And then in a day, if I'm just and then a bank on my bank, including government or individuals, and then a mine of Petawai, Rapetecone, Epenongwa, Cone,
So it's appealing to the government and all stakeholders, investors to come on board and support him to produce this on a large scale to support the farmers. Tell us about these machines and all the other machines in your shop and what they are used for.
I don't know what I feel. We for commercial.
So this, according to him, is the fufu milling machine for commercial operators. Yes.
Lofu, rice.
Okay.
Machine.
All right. So this also used in the husking the
Rice sheller.
okay, rice sheller. All right. So he said this is the rice sheller for shelling the rice. Right. Okay. And this.
This one's a cassava machines.
Okay. So these are cassava machines, cassava milling machine, right? Still under molding. They are still being molded. And this. Okay. So you said this. All right. You said this for shelling maize. So that's the maize sheller. All right. So if you can start it, so we see how it works. Tell us about the prices of the machines.
It's a 1 billion. I'd rather 5,000.
So this goes for this goes for 5,000 CDs. That's the maize shelling machine. All right, maize sheller. Okay.
5,000.
Well, the cassava go processor also goes for 5,000 when done. All right. And the rice sheller.
Rice sheller. Once we finish is 7,000.
All right. The rice sheller, according to him, costs 7,000 CDs when completed. Okay. Yeah. So the full pony machine
is 2,600.
All right. He said that also goes for 2,600 CDs. All right. So kindly demonstrate to us how the maize sheller works. Yes.
So before you start, you on the key. So when you on the key here, then you start it.
Do you have a lot of customers walking in and buying these items, these machines?
Yeah, I have customers.
Yeah, is the
Customers used to buy it.
would you say the sales are good? The sales, the people coming, the number of machines that you sell, would you say the sales are good? All right.
Notably, these vehicles are engineered and continuously developed by the innovator to be the next generation cross-country four-wheelers, endowed with the capability to traverse the most challenging terrains in farming and tourism communities. They are designed to meet the rigorous performance demands of these industries, combining high-performance features, robust steel structures, dynamic handling, and accelerated mobility. The Buffalo prototype vehicle, currently powered by a Benz 207 engine, epitomizes this fusion of high performance, rugged reliability, and technical innovation.